All right, chat. So apparently Allstar Jr. his mugshot came out #1. And #2, he's officially facing 15 years in prison. So it says Detroit rapper Allstar Jr. is facing up to 15 years in federal prison and a possibility of $250,000 in fines if he's found guilty on all charges. It's not 100% clear if he's being charged with more than just the possession of a firearm. But what they're kind of loosely saying, the feds are kind of loosely saying, like, he's being charged in connection with the shooting, right? So, ain't no damn connection. He the one who did the blinking. How the hell he connected? He the one who shot the motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, he was unlawful. Apparently, they saying he was unlawfully possessing the firearm as a convicted felon. This case is being prosecuted by Assistant U.S. Attorney Carrie L. Fuller. All right, so we're going to get into some more details about that night. We got Seti Nash. We got a lot of people that got some inside information about what happened that night. And apparently he got backdoored. Apparently somebody dropped the low on Allstar Jr. to J. Prince Jr. So, Monday and hot as July.
And that was being, I guess he fought
as Ford firing video
shooting. He fled on foot, and we don't know where he went from that time.
Surveillance video in the indictment show the man investigators identified as Ford firing the gun, and at one point turning toward one of the men lying on the ground, shooting them as they laid motionless. Another surveillance photo shows him allegedly trying to wipe and leave the gun on the hostess stand at the restaurant. Since the shooting, investigators say the rapper traveled back to Michigan, where he posted.
I wonder if he thought in that moment, like, I ain't supposed to have this gun. They probably gonna fuck with me if I take this gun. Let me put it down somewhere.
Since the shooting, investigators say the rapper traveled back to Michigan, where he posted videos on social media and released a music video that, according to the indictment, referenced the restaurant and the shooting itself.
You should know. HPD on Instagram post was beautiful. I ain't the one, that's why your lick turned to a murder.
2 people were injured in the shooting, and the indictment says one of the victims lost sensation in his legs because of one of the injuries.
Hey, NBA Ben 10 ain't said nothing since the police came out and said he can't feel his legs. He ain't said nothing else. He ain't popped no more shit.
A second victim allegedly lost his right index finger. Records say the third person shot had minor injuries and wasn't part of the confrontation. I visited Confessions and spoke with the owner about the arrest. In a statement, he says they're thankful for the work law enforcement has done, adding they've taken additional steps to ensure safety measures since the shooting. And again, these federal charges are just for the weapons charge. I did reach out to the Harris County District Attorney to see if any more local charges could be coming down related to the shooting. I'm still working to hear back on that. And Ford, he is due back in court on Monday. And if convicted on that federal weapons charge, he could face up to 15 years in prison. I'm live in Upper Kirby tonight. Tony Atkins, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Y'all know what this...
Hey, free bro, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Free bro. NBA Ben 10, all them goofies got exactly what they deserve. You want to be a street nigga until it's time to be a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a street dude until it's time to be a street dude. Now it's time to be a street dude. This is what street dudes do. They get shot. They get stood over. They go in wheelchairs. They lose feeling in their legs. This what you wanted, right? Forever thugging, right? Forever right? Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description, get your course, and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos. So if you want to learn exactly how I do it, I'm showing you how to clip farm, how to edit, how to upload, how to make thumbnails, how to develop your character, how to make shorts, how to make clips, right? I'm giving you every piece of every single type of strategy that you will ever need to get rich on YouTube. So click that link. It's not a super cheap course, but it ain't expensive. It's only $150. And if you use the code MAGMULA, you could get 20% off of that $150. So go get you some money. You wanted to bang, right? This what you want to do? Cool, you got it, brother.
Ben 10 situation, I've been giving y'all facts and internet opinions. Today, we got both. Allstar Jr. facing 15 years in prison. Ben 10 allegedly
15.
told the police everything and may need money for a lawyer. Blog sites
he
posting
did.
documents saying they seal and they not. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the
Shout out
Street
Music
Report, and
101.
I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. As you seen in the news clip,
So
Allstar
what y'all think? Y'all think Ben 10 snitching? I think Ben 10 snitching. The same way that they went to Allstar Jr. and arrested him for all that, I think Ben 10 snitching. I think Ben 10, especially if Ben 10 is not being arrested, you're not about to tell me he didn't tell the police nothing. If Ben 10 ain't got no handcuffs on that hospital bed, shorty, he told the police what happened, and he snitched.
Jr. wiped his
Nobody wanna
fingerprints
talk
off the
about that
gun,
though, right?
then fled to Detroit. Why? Because he know as a felon, you don't have no rights to protect yourself with a gun. You can look up any case with a felon protecting themselves with a firearm, and you will see they may have beat the shooting, but
They
they
ain't beat the
all
gun.
went to jail for the gun. I don't
Yeah.
care what city, what
That's
state,
crazy, bro.
what planet. They rather you pick up a pencil before you pick up a gun to protect yourself. You have no rights to protect yourself with a gun as a felon. Please.
And that's why I ain't think about it like that until like a few days ago when I heard somebody put it like that on Instagram. But yeah, like that's why being a felon is such a big deal, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wasn't a felon, he wouldn't be in jail right now. I mean, I don't know. People say I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, which is 100% true. But it's like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation, folks. It's a crazy situation. And it's fucked up how it got to go.
Let's educate ourselves with the law, because I see a lot of people going to jail for what y'all think is right other than what's law.
Right.
Also, blog sites posting the complaint. We already seen it, and they saying that the documents is sealed. That's not true. After talking to Mickey True, the queen of paperwork, she explained that the paperwork is sealed first and then exposed to the public. If it was sealed, you wouldn't be able to see nothing, let alone the first page of this complaint. Now, let me explain it again. Before the complaint became public records, it was sealed and then released to the public. So that's why I have that seal stamp on it, because at one point it was. See, people is under the impression that since Allstar Jr. been arrested, it's another complaint going around and that document is sealed. Nah, that's not the case. This complaint right here is the same complaint that we have seen since day one. And we know for a fact it's not sealed. Another thing I want to address, Ben 10 allegedly spoke with detectives and explained what really went down, according to Seti Nash.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Of course he did, bro. My thing is, though, here's my thing. Ain't Ben 10 a felon? Wasn't it Ben 10 gun? Ain't Ben 10 on camera robbing somebody? I ain't gonna say trying to rob, because they got his chain and they got his watch. Lock that nigga ass up, boy. Y'all tripping. If I'm Allstar Jr., I'm going in that feds and I'm telling they ass everything. I don't give no fuck about trying to keep it real and keep it gangster and keep it street, nigga. What the hell? I'm not going to prison because you robbed me and they caught. No. I'm finna tell on your monkey ass. And if I had to plead out to a year or two in the feds or probation or whatever it is, that's just gonna have to be what it is. But if you think I'm finna go to jail while you go home, absolutely not. No! Crazy, man. What the fuck wrong with you?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Let me say this emphatically, and let me put it this way. If this is true, let me say it a second time. If this is true, boy, all that gangster talk, all that you ain't say nothing to the police stuff and everything, bruh, this right here is going to be crazy. Now, to protect certain people, all I'm going to say is last week. Last week, Ben 10 got interviewed by 2 detectives, one white, one Hispanic.
I know you're the boss, man. I know you own Magnolia.
We got your people.
So when y'all see whichever one of these detectives pop out, bruh, it's all bad. What I mean when I say it's all bad, all the rumors about the feds and all this shit and everything, yeah, that's true. But HPD got their detectives that just talked to Ben 10. So what happened, OG3 and Ben 10 talked to the detectives.
Of course they did.
What happened was, and this is all, I'm putting out all alleged, but I'm fairly certain this shit is 100% true. But sometimes cats do. So I know y'all gonna be like, oh no, City Days. I get it. But the rumor is this. They planned it on some fake family pull-up event, meaning OG3 and them. They said that, what's cuz name? James Prince Jr. was sitting there essentially across the street and was there for like 20 minutes and got these dummies to take their party or whatever and come up over there.
You know this.
To the little restaurant or whatever the hell. And then when they came there to celebrate, because mind you, with the report, a report says, and I can't verify this report, but there's a report that says, hey, bro, James Prince Jr. and them got there at 11:32. The kitchen closes at 11. So y'all came up there talking about you about to come celebrate, you was about to say hi and all that shit. No, he wasn't, bro. Somebody who works in there that's a bartender knew their little situation or whatever, mind you, putting on this as alleged, and basically dropped Buddy low to James Prince Jr. James Prince Jr. called up all these cats. This is what is being said that OG3 and Ben 10 are telling the detectives.
I don't know how to feel about this. Just because this
I know how to feel about it. You niggas is lame and weirdos, nigga. This is why I tell y'all, all these street niggas is the lamest people you've ever seen in your life will be a street nigga, bro. They'll be a street dude. The lamest, corniest man in your life. Even the simple fact that you broke as hell with no career. Your friend is got tens and hundreds of millions of dollars and you still in the trap every day. Wearing his chain and some Jordans, driving around in the cars that's not yours. You don't got no songs that people like. You only known because you NBA. That's it. It ain't because you hard or you got some raw songs or you none of that. You got followers because NBA YoungBoy got a bunch of followers and you be in some videos. And you went to try to prove that you a real gangster. You went after doing all the lame shit we've seen you do for all the years that we've seen you do it. You went into Houston and tried to rob a nigga you didn't even know and got your ass fired down to the point where your feet and your toes don't even work no more. That's not the lamest shit you could ever think of in your life. I can't think of nothing lamer to do, bro. And then after that, we hear that's after you tried to rob him. Then we hear that you talking to the detectives. I know exactly how to think if that's true, nigga. You was a weirdo.
Being 10 first rodeo. Last time he got shot, his homie died. And he stayed solid, ain't say nothing. Also, for him to explain and tell what others' involvement was, he got to explain and tell his involvement. And if he did, it's 100% chance that Ben 10 will be arrested or charged. And he's
That's
neither.
all I'm waiting
now,
for. I understand Allstar Jr. got arrested and all that shit is cool, but lock this nigga up. Have his ass go to jail in a wheelchair. It can't be a good time to be in a wheelchair and you in prison. Oh my God.
I do want to be fair. A lot of people is wondering, well, why Ben 10 is not charged? Just because he's not charged don't mean he won't be charged in the future. And also, just because Allstar Jr. is only charged with felony and possession of a firearm doesn't mean he won't be charged with attempted murder later. Like I said in my last video, even the feds highlighted it in the paperwork. Allstar Jr. started off as self-defense when he was shooting at Ben 10 and others. But he left, came back, and started shooting at people, then walked over to Ben 10 while he was on the ground and started shooting at Ben 10 some more until the gun went empty. That's not self-defense. And I seen people in the comments saying, oh, he was in shock. He got PTSD. Listen, they don't care about none of that shit. They don't care.
Like, it's fucked up that they don't care, though, but I think they should, bro. I feel like if a nigga just tried to rob me and his gun hit the floor, and I'm so scared that I come back and pop his ass one more time. Pop his ass one more time. Yeah, make sure he ain't getting up. I feel like he well within his rights because how do I know he not gonna get up? In the moment of the shoot, I don't know how many times I hit him. I don't know if he's unconscious. I don't know if he got another gun. I don't know if he planned it. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. All I know is that this nigga tried to rob me. I got his gun now. So to make sure that I get home, bop, give his ass one more. You feel me though? And I feel like that's all it could be though. If I was the judge, I'm not charging you with no shit like that because you came back and stood over him. I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't have did it in the eyes of the law, but at this point, gang, you thinking life or death, bro. So me personally, I would understand that.
Yeah, it's not about what you think is right. It's about the law. That's the only thing that matters in court. Once a threat become neutralized, once a threat is no longer a threat, meaning running away or shot on the ground and not moving, it's no longer self-defense. Mark my words, and I'm going to say this for the second time. Like I said in my last video, I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish that Allstar Jr. get any more charges. But the feds didn't highlight that he left and came back shooting for no reason.
Hey, why y'all don't wish jail on nobody? I don't understand that. What's so wrong with that? You going to rob innocent people and bother innocent people and try to rob this nigga for no reason because you dick riding all J. Prince Jr. I wish jail on you, bro. Yes, I hope you go to jail. So what the hell? What am I supposed to wish happen? That's the only thing I don't get.
Oh, you can't do that by law. So don't be surprised if Allstar Jr. get hit with attempted murder. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think, man. And if you enjoying the content, make sure you like.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Allstar Jr. got hit with attempted murder. I thought that's what when I first heard he got arrested, I thought that's what they charged him with for real. But it sucks to be in his position. You know, why is it a Fed charge too? Is it because he skipped states and he ain't talked to the police? He left the state after the incident? I don't know, but like you know, the situation sucks because at the end of the day, bro, I always feel bad for people who woke up and had all good intentions today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying everything Allstar Jr. did was right per se, but if I woke up and I just wanted to go get some food with my girl, you know what I'm saying, and I go get some food and nigga try to rob him and he end up shooting shit out of him and all that, like, you know, I sympathize with that. I don't feel bad for the nigga that woke up and came to start trouble. I don't give a damn about that. I hope whatever happened to you, nigga, whatever happened to you, I hope you go to jail. I hope Ben 10 get 10, 15 years in prison. I'm saying that shit, stamping it right now. I hope Ben 10 get longer time in prison than Allstar Jr. Point blank period. I hope J. Prince Jr. get locked up. Shit, nigga. And that's just what it is. But in all actuality, gang, like, it just sucks that you out to eat with your girl, you chilling, these niggas come fucking bothering you, you tussle with them, you defend yourself for a long time, they steal your chain, they steal your watch, you know what I'm saying? Because if his watch and his chain would have got stole and he just would have got beat up and jumped, he would have been the laughing stock of the whole internet. Like, people would be laughing at him. They'll be under Ben 10 comments talking about, oh, you a real slime, you know what I'm saying? All that type of weird shit. But now that what happened, you know, now it's like, oh, we gonna lie. Now he still get, like, you know what I'm saying though? And that's just fucked up that he got arrested for it. You know what I'm saying? For just protecting himself and defending himself. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he just get like a year or two, if at the worst. If not, just get out on probation or something like that, and, you know, carry on with his life, raise his kids, and live a good life. Oh, but yeah, I don't usually say free nobody. Like, you'll never see me say free Dirk or free young boy. Any of these dumbass niggas that do this dumb shit they do, nothing. I don't care. Like, lock y'all ass up. I ain't saying free y'all dumbass niggas. You feel me? But free Pooh Shiesty, like, fuck, I don't fuck, lock they dumbass up. You know what I'm saying? But Allstar Jr. one of the few people I say free him because he ain't really do shit wrong.